You know which guys always get friend-zoned? The ones who wait too long to let their interest be known. In fact, if I could give you only one advice, it would be to show your attraction. The problem with most guys is that they fear getting rejected, and that's why they don't let their interest be known. Or there might be another reason. When I started learning to become successful with women, the mentors I looked up to at that time suggested being indirect, to mask my interest while approaching a woman, and to get to a point where she would start validating herself to me first. Only when she showed interest in me, could I show interest in her. As cool as it seemed to make women chase me, I didn't start getting real results until I dropped this act and started being honest with the ladies. Letting a woman know you're attracted to her is super powerful for a couple of reasons. First, it's just time efficient. And second, it's good for your emotional state. Look, a lot of men never let their interest be known. Instead, they daydream about the different scenarios that will never happen without action. Doing this will always remind them how bad they are with women. It will also paint an unrealistic picture of the woman in their head. If they, however, start letting women know they fancy them, then they are advancing their skill on how to flirt, and will also put themselves in a position to realize that getting rejected isn't a big deal. For most guys, their quote-unquote strategy is to eliminate rejection. They either play it too safe or try to learn as much as possible about seduction before making the first move, in the hopes of never getting rejected. This will just make a man become stuck in his head and stops him from making the first move. It's much better to learn to cope with getting turned down. Besides, it's never as bad as it seems. And once you get good at handling rejection, something magical happens. You become way better with women. Since at that point you have already flirted with a lot of women, you know that rejection is nothing to be afraid of. You are more relaxed when stating your attraction. You are no longer thinking to yourself whether the girl likes you or not. Instead, you will be more interested in whether you like her. So my recommendation is to let women know about your interest for them, because that will be the catalyst for a lot of improvements. However, there is a fine balance to it. I mean, there are a lot of guys out there who show their attraction towards women, but almost never get accepted. When this happens, it's mostly because the guys are just too needy. They either go too deep too fast by saying things like, "I can't live without you," or they believe they are not worthy of the woman they try to court, and because of that, act so apologetically that it sends women running away. The balance you want to get to is this. On the one hand, you want to be comfortable showing your attraction, but on the other hand, you also want to realize that she has to meet your standards as well. Standards that transcends looks. This is super important. If you want to be successful with women, you have to be able to look beyond beauty. Of course, you want your women to be beautiful, but you also have to walk away from women who offer you nothing else. Let me give you some of the guidelines I use when meeting women. First, I know I like her physically, but do I also like her? From experience, I know that if I don't feel a connection with a woman, I won't enjoy intimacy with her despite her marvelous looks. I let her beauty inspire me to approach her, but I'm not spellbound by it. Second, nothing serious until the 10th date. The 10th date is just an abstraction. It means that I really need to get to know her first before I commit to something more serious. It's easy to miss a lot of little things in the beginning, especially if you have chemistry with that person. Third, women too love to have casual flings. I bring this out because when I was younger, I always felt like I would use a woman if I wasn't interested in a relationship, but just wanted to have fun. However, I have learned that if you're honest that you aren't looking for a relationship, but still would like to share intimate moments with a woman, she will respect you. I have come to realize that most people have sex too late and get into a relationship too fast. If two people belong together, it will happen anyway. No need to rush it. And besides, women just want to have fun too. All these 3 things put together means that I can confidently walk up to a woman, strike up a flirty conversation and take it from there. And if you practice enough, then you too can become a man that will easily meet cool, attractive women. Okay, just to recap. Be open about your attraction towards a woman, but also give yourself time to fully understand how much you actually like her. If you're afraid of getting rejected, then remember that once you have enough experience to not fear it anymore, your ability with women will skyrocket. Before I end this video, I will invite you to watch a 5-video series called Approaching Problems. I believe that these videos work together with this one and help you become better faster. In that series, among other things, I talk about how to deal with rejection, which is super important. You can go to that playlist by pressing the picture here. Other than that, I hope I helped you and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.